Balls on your clothes. This is the smearing of my balls on your clothes anthem. Stinky jiggly feline balls. Oopsie, I'm a fuckstick. Give me that tuna. I got this.
Dude, what are you doing?
Eating.
What are you doing?
Eating.
Floggy, get...
Well, you don't feed me.
What?
You don't.
Yeah, no, you're stuck.
I am stuck. Why is that funny? Do you laugh at homeless people on the street battling for food? You're the dodgy one. Oh, you're sick, Belinda. Listen to your evil laugh. You don't feed me and then laugh at me for being hungry. Fuck off, Chatwick. Don't lick me. Your breath smells worse than the bin. This is getting old real quick. I'm not doing anything. You've got a suspicious personality. Just a teeny tiny boop on the nose. Don't do it. The mission is to wait till nightfall. Everyone goes to sleep. I sneak out the side door and take over this shithole neighborhood. Oh? I said you look scrumptious. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's right. You can't hide. Here I am. There you are, looking delicious. Oh. Hey. Really? Yep. Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna eat you. Hey. Like you can. Here I am. Stop it. It's getting a bit annoying now. I'm back. I'm gonna fucking eat you. Nah. You need to take that seriously. Please, tell me where the catnip is.
No.
But why, though?
Maxwell.
Okay, fine. We're gonna do it your way. Give me the fucking nip! Can I have a nibble of your biscuits? Sure, buddy. What's mine is yours. You can have a Whoa. Okay, well, you're kind of taking the piss. Oh, dear lordy lord. That's fucked. What are you doing? Save some.
Need the what?
Good day, everyone. This is the Something for Nothing show. And welcome to a wonderful show. How are we all doing? Today we have a good show for you about, and it's all about cats. And cats. And, well, cats. How are we doing today, Boomer?
Well, I believe it's, you're supposed to call me Pelling Tracker from last week. I've not been trekking any pels. Have you been slaying any wuppies? The wuppy slayer from last week, which means people have got to go back and watch it now to know what that means. Cunning,
I love slaying wuppies. Wuppy slaying is my favorite pastime.
Wuppy slayer from last week, which means people have got to go back and watch it now. I'm getting an echo back.
Yeah, that is...
okay, you've got the YouTube sound.
Yeah, I just...
Episode catnip. Now, I've got an interesting question about catnip. Catnip's not actually for cats, isn't it? Because I've been rolling it, smoking it, and it's actually not bad. But someone told me catnip's for cats. Is this correct? And could I actually become a cat if I smoke too much catnip?
I'm guessing that you are already a cat.
Well, if catnip causes short-term memory loss, what does catnip cause?
Meow.
Okay, so I'd best not mix up the catnip and the other particular can in the kitchen. Right. Well, I wish you could have told me that before this episode came up. Okay, then. So, we're looking at the dodginess of cats through assistance of Aussie Man. What else have we got before we launch into the cats? What wonderful little things have happened in the last week that's worth talking about? Any news, current affair crap?
Well, the bars in the Netherlands have longer open times again after the whole Corona thing. You still have to. It's still outside only though. But luckily, we don't let that stop us even when the weather is bad. We still we still carry on because the bars are open. Fuck it, we want to go to a bar, you know.
Because sitting in the rain drinking alcohol makes much more sense than sitting. Okay, so well, it's pissing with rain and everyone's still out there having a drink. I suppose your glass state gets filled up, doesn't it? And you get don't get as dehydrated.
It's much cheaper to drink. Because your glass keeps filling itself, you know. So yeah.
I think certain barmen will not sarcastic barman, but certain barmen might start putting a cover charge on something like, "Hey, you're drinking out of my glass there." Well, yeah, the glass is not. Yes, I've got bills to pay and drugs to pay for, and whatever else I happen to have. And of course, we've got to give a big shout out to our sponsors, the Delphlite Oil Company. sponsoring both us and the movie tonight. Isn't that going to be good?
Oh yeah.
So bars in the Netherlands. What other newsy stuff you got for us?
Well, I happened to run into a pretty good video about the corona vaccine, actually.
Oh, hang on. Yeah. No, that's coming up. No, before we do that though, this Thursday in my Australian time is the dreaded blood moon eclipse, and I'm equipping myself with hopefully a telescope, and we get a really good time to look at it. It's rising about 7 p.m. and setting about 11. So in the eastern part of the sky with the Grampians Mountains, it's a wonderful backdrop. So cloud cover. Hopefully, if there's no cloud cover, I won't be showing you a picture of clouds next week. So this time next week, I will hopefully have pulled off a beautiful filming episode of the blood moon eclipse that's happening. And then 2 weeks after that, we've got the anal eclipse too, where the sun looks like a ring or something, whatever they call it anyway. So that's my bit of current affairs news. So yeah, I'm going to photograph the eclipse because I'm well placed for it.
But how can
no
you
light pollution out here.
How can you watch an eclipse? How can you be sure that the eclipse is then if the world is actually a cat?
Oh, the world's not a cat. It's not cat shaped. That's a conspiracy.
No. Look, the world is a cat. It's true.
I doubt it. If there was some sort of cat, how would you explain the ocean on its midriff and rear portion sections? Mind you, it's got a nice little leg of cat there. A straight ball of wool. Technically, that's because we are a sheep nation. We did steal half a dozen merinos from the Spanish and said, "This is what you do with sheep. You breed millions of them, you fools." Oh, anyway.
Well, yeah, I know you guys know all too well what to do with sheeps.
Oh yeah, yep. We stole them, so that's the good thing. That's the convict nation coming out there. If you're going to steal something from the Spanish, you steal something you can run into $1 billion industry. And I think we ticked all the boxes there. Thank you, Spain. See, that we thought gold was going to be the go.
You don't need to be so anal about it, but
I'm not being anal.
But yeah, I ran into a really good video about the vaccine, and I thought, you know what? Let's just play it and see what's
happened. In it. You don't know what you're putting in your body. Okay, let's have a look.
Hey ho, let's go. I'm Dr. Mark Allenderry, and I'm an infectious diseases doctor and epidemiologist.
And I'm Doc Griggs, and I'm a community health specialist. Speaking of special, today's podcast is coming live from inside the human body.
So, Doc Griggs, does that make it a podcast?
Dude, don't make me regret sharing my space-time hop trick with you. Thanks, TV sitcoms.
So, these COVID-19 vaccines are super safe and effective, and thankfully, were developed quickly in response to the global pandemic.
First, let's explain how the coronavirus makes us sick. Ooh, check out those spike proteins on the coronavirus. They help it burst through healthy cells, where it replicates inside, destroying the cells and making us sick. I really hate that dude.
The vaccine will take care of him. Vaccines stimulate your immune system to fight viruses. Some of the COVID-19 vaccines work by delivering mRNA to your cells. Think of mRNA as instructions that activate the immune system.
Let's check out a healthy cell to see how mRNA works. The COVID-19 vaccines deliver a package loaded with millions of mRNA to your cells. Then the ribosomes read the genetic code on the mRNA like a manual and produce spike proteins that mimic the COVID-19 ones. That stimulates your immune system to make antibodies. Now, off to the lymph nodes.
Here's where antibodies are created. The heroes that fight coronavirus. The spike proteins attach to the antibody, leaving an imprint of the spikes, basically setting a trap for the nasty coronavirus.
When this part of the antibody attaches to these spike proteins on the coronavirus, it immobilizes the virus and stops it from infecting our cells and making us sick.
If an actual coronavirus comes into the body, the antibodies are ready to rumble. Battle faster! That's why COVID-19 vaccines are essential for teaching your immune system how to fight off the coronavirus.
And that's our show for the day. Ready to roll?
I've got this.
There we go. I thought it was a pretty good video. I really loved it. The link is in the chat. I'll also put it in the description. But I thought it was a pretty good video about video, and I really enjoyed it. And they have ridiculous low amount of subscribers. Really. Yeah, check them out.
Well, the interesting thing now is we're emerging into the point where people are going to say they're vaccinated and not have to wear a mask, whereas before everyone was getting vaxxed up, you could sort of tell the idiots. I wonder what's going to happen now in the next stage. Are we going to have a little card or a wristband or something like or if you, how do you check if someone's been vaccinated?
I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that I find it a risky choice to say if you're not vaccinated, you can stop wearing your mask. On the other hand, I saw a good argument that it might work with compliance. Like, okay, you can stop wearing your mask if you get vaccinated, and maybe it will push one or two people over the line to actually get vaccinated. And I thought it was an interesting point. Like, okay,
what everyone's saying though nowadays is that it will just say you've just got to say you've had it done. So there needs, obviously everyone's thought of this, so hopefully the powers that be will have as well. But else too.
We'll have vaccine passports. Yeah. I don't think that for just on the streets, it will become visible that someone is vaccinated or not. I don't think that will happen.
Yep. The other thing too, which I'm curious about, is even though you are vaccinated, and you do say pick up an infection, it still makes you crook. Like, it's not a case of it's killed instantly. There can be
not always, but yeah, But they found out that it also definitely does reduce your chance of being infected in the first place.
Correct. And that's hopefully it heads off that at the pass. But the bottom line of it is it's not a total armor, impenetrable armor. You still get crook. You can still get side effects from it.
Far less, by the way.
We actually had a doctor. Yeah, we had a doctor here in Victoria who was infected back in March last year. And although he was in his early 30s and very well fed and the like, he now has, what is it? He actually picked up 3 compound infections, which he's never had in his family. He's now prone to epilepsy. He also, what is it? I should have looked this up again too. But anyway, he's picked up 2 things that he never knew he had before. And he actually was treated, got it badly and went out. So it does create, where they said in that clip that it goes in and creates damage to other cells. It actually creates a lot more damage to more cells than any other virus has done. So hopefully it doesn't do other, like you might lose your sense of smell or something like that. That'd be terrible, wouldn't it? We've got millions of people. Everyone's going to blame everything on the vaccination. So, someone will be saying, I can't smell anymore, but they couldn't smell that well to begin with. Or someone might say, my car registration is due. It's the vaccination. Like, people will blame anything they can on shit. So, let's see what people do, eh? Will they behave responsibly? Anyway.
Yeah. No, so go subscribe to them because they only have 80 subscribers. And they deserve so much more if they make from just that video alone, in my honest opinion. Yeah. So yeah. Cats, man, cats are fucking weird. I always thought the whole notion of cats, always landing on their paws and being able to fall from high distances. I always thought like, yeah, sure. Maybe a meter or three, maybe 4 or 5 meters, But there's such a small cat from an extreme height, there ain't no way that is going well.
So, what would be the world record for cats jumping? I believe a French, a French vet, sometime back in the 80s or 90s, started collating stats because he did know quite a few cats that live in apartment buildings jump out the window and fall quite a distance. And he actually noticed that cats that fell from the 8th floor actually had a higher survival rate than the cats who fell from the 3rd or 4th floor, because the lower ones tried to break their fall and got a lot more bone damage, whereas the ones that are falling from 8 stories pretty much give up and bounce. And so they had a much lower injury rate. It's the opposite to what you would have thought. But so what do you reckon would be the record? Have you got any documented evidence of cats falling at astronomical
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is a record, but it is pretty darn impressive. At least we both thought so.
Impressive. All right.
Yeah, so here we go. There isn't any sound from you guys, but the sound doesn't really...
Okay, we'll just believe it.
The sound...
It's the average burning building.
Yeah.
It's nothing to see here on, just move along, peeps. Average building burning happens all the time. Haven't you seen a house fire before? It's just a standard burning building. The fire department are on their way. Holy shit! Just the average fire, don't worry. Oh my God. Now, do we get a replay of that for those who can't believe what they saw? I can fly. I know I can. Birds can do it. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, fuck. That was terrible. Oh, I can't fly. Oh, my God. Well, that's pretty impressive cat stuff, but I hope I'm segueing the right way here, because I reckon I've got a pretty impressive cat clip as well, featuring good old Adam West Batman. Are we aligned on that one, or is that later?
Yeah, I can do that.
Because what I found is that Adam West Batman, who is without doubt the best Batman of all. In fact, they can only ever try to be Adam West, and they won't ever achieve it. But that's my opinion, and I'm sure I'll get the hate mail over that. All 1 or 2 letters of it will happen about someone being better. But when our next clip appears,
you can just talk.
Did have reasonably good taste. Now, if we can zoom in on that's Julie Newmar. Now, as you can see, you'll notice over in the background, there's a lampshade, which happens to be from IKEA. It's the Corinthian model with beige lampshade. Just checking in where she leaned for. See the lamp over there? Yeah, oh, God, there's that lamp. Yes, a fine lamp it is too. Anyway, that's the IKEA Corinthian with beige top. And the other little interesting point I've got to bring up here is the bust over there, that brown bust. That one's also available from IKEA. So my conclusion about this is that Batman and I both shop at IKEA. Isn't that a great setup for the books? The great man shops at the same place I do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that clip. For those of you who don't want to know what Batman likes, it's IKEA for your furniture anyway. So that was Julie Newmar. So tell me, Ardawen, have you got any more impressive cat women than Oh, Julie Newmar.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely, man. You know, the other day I was actually helped by a cat lady.
Oh, yeah? Do go on.
Yeah.
What do you mean, an old woman who throws cats?
No. By a beautiful cat woman. I
real cat woman?
was driving around a mobility scooter, and I dropped my phone. And you know it happens, and what happens if you drop your phone when you're disabled? People jump up and help you straight away, just like this nice lady did. And by that I race you one Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, and she is also a cat woman. I tell
She's
you what,
also-
the old cat women certainly know how to dress, don't they?
They definitely
She's let her
do.
hair down.
Yes.
And she does have the ears thing. She's got the ears working well, hasn't she?
Yes.
Well, that's a very interesting angle, shall we say. In fact, had she just jumped down from a height and is she perching on the ground now, or is she slinking along the lane? Like
so
cats do?
she's trying to pick up my phone for me.
Okay. And did you pick up your phone?
She pick up my phone, all right.
Right, yeah, okay.
Clumsy me, I dropped it again.
Yeah, you would. Yes, I tend to find I'm a little butterfingery around cat women. Oh, that was interesting. Of course, people say to score with these would only ever be considered sympathy sex, but I've always thought, is there any other kind?
Not with my face.
Yeah, okay. All right. Oh yeah, we've got through that pretty well, haven't we? What have we done? We've done the burning building and the cat banter. Oh, I don't know, dude. I'm thinking, we in the mood for some cat women in the moon.
Me too. Like because you know
But before we start-
we can't keep watching we can't keep watching this stupid crap. But you know that just makes you depressed.
We saved him in the bucket for him to go to another post hole. Oh dear. Okay. Look, I've just got to draw attention to that. We've missed our fine crew member Fluffy the spider now for what? Has it been 6 or 8 weeks? And I've got to say, I've been missing Fluffy.
I've
His
good
the way he used
news.
to hug and what's that?
He called me. He called me, and not only did he find his long lost brother, he and his brother both have a gig on the moon.
Well, Fluffy's actually a she because, as we know, females brutally kill their mates and eat them after sex. So Fluffy must be a Fluffette or a she.
No,
So
she found
careful with that.
she found her sister, and yeah, they have a gig on the moon, but they're both fine.
So you mean that Fluffy wasn't fatally shot by Gary in whatever that movie was? It was so bad I can't remember its title now.
Yeah,
Gary the bastard shot Fluffy, and Fluffy recovered from these wounds.
he is. He's not too. She's not too fond of guns though. You know, I really. That's why she went to the moon, because the risk of death by gun is pretty low on the moon.
In fact, I believe there's been no gunshot fatalities on the moon. If
No,
my
that's
stat
why.
base is
Yeah,
correct. Have I got that?
that's why
Yeah,
she started.
so I can-
That's why she started working there.
Really a logical progression if you're a, well, would you say gun shy spider?
Yeah.
So, okay then. Well, I think that's good. So Fluffy and her sister have been working on the moon. Now, if we were going to the moon in a movie, what's our chances of crossing paths with Fluffy? Could we maybe catch up and talk about old times, have a drink or two?
Maybe we should have a C.
Okay, well,
Let's
on that
play the
note,
move.
maybe let's do it. Oh, yes. I love the high definition.
Yeah. Luckily, we got
I
a
feel
better
sorry
version.
for those people. Yeah, I feel sorry for those people who didn't pay for the high definition package. Oops. So, It's a bit quiet.
Is it?
I'll go and investigate. I'll go and investigate. It's fine.
Okay.
No, we're good.
Oh, the brilliant Ralph Black. Holy shit.
Not to mention the Hollywood cover girls. This is gonna be good. I'm glad we got the high definition package. And those studios are quite cold, if you know what I mean.
Boomer,
Oh, fuck no.
we have to stop.
Yeah, no monkey
so-
flipping off movies for quiddies.
The stars, the planets.
Oh,
Man has been face to face with them for centuries.
Why do we have to
Barely
stop?
able to penetrate
Have we
the
got
unknown
quiddies in the chat? Or is
Yeah.
it because we've got a warning?
no, it's because of quiddies.
barrier will be pierced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Well, if
over.
we don't pretend.
Why must we wait?
What about if we pretend we don't see him?
Why not?
That way
Okay.
we won't feel awkward about not inviting him in.
That is a good point. Yeah.
What are you doing, quiddies? Do you want us to send you a jitsi, mate? Okay, here we are.
I'm not even gonna
As
ask
we know in
if
the
he wants one.
50s, as we know in the 50s, space travel knocks you out. Apparently the G-forces make you pass out. Except him, he's tripping balls. Amphetamines. Love that rocket.
White Sands calling Moon
Oh.
Rocket 4, code 63. Can you hear us? White Sands calling Moon Rocket 4, code 63. Can you hear us?
Talking to your mic, you bastard.
Yeah.
White Sands
Well,
calling Moon
that's-
Rocket 4, code 63.
This is Deep
Can you
Space
show
Nine,
any
isn't
sign
it?
of recognition?
Oh,
Okay, it was just the radio. Yeah.
yeah.
White Sands calling Moon Rocket 4, code
Oh, look,
63.
you can tell they're off their faces,
Can
can't
you
you?
hear us?
Yes, wake up.
Oh,
Is it-
fuck.
Come on,
I
kid.
should have done this
Get out of
before
bed.
I smoked weed.
Can you show any sign of recognition?
Jaeger monsters and weed. Now I wake up on a fucking rocket. Hello, Helen. Whack! Oh, she shit face too. Fucking what a bender. We're on a spaceship. Holy fuck! I hate my friends. Tripping balls.
Oh, yeah, man.
Helen shit faced. Too many eckies. Oh.
That's what you get when you do mushrooms
Hey,
before a
bastard.
space flight. Hey, quiddies.
Hey. Listen in and
Commander, so
commentate.
you're out. Help the
Well,
others.
that's Kit.
All right, you sleeping beauties, hit the deck. Every man a tiger. Let's go.
You get him, Kip.
You all right, Helen?
Sure, Kip. Thanks.
So
He's
there
on the
we
move.
go.
God, she's just woken up, man.
Yeah.
Give her time to have a coffee. Hey, Helen. Oh
She
no.
was on shrooms last night, and
He still is.
Wait a second.
Fuck,
You're
look
not
at
a
shit
man.
face and wake up on a rocket.
Always
Lick
like
a
a
brush
woman.
my
Wake up and got to do her hair first
Gonna
thing.
Collect some
Oh.
bets.
He's got a space boner. Collecting bets. What the fuck's he up to?
Come in.
Someone was no one here but us space people.
Not yet. First, I want your initial
Not the
reports.
space people.
Remember, this is a scientific expedition and not
oh,
a stunt.
Captain Buskill.
Are we on course, Helen?
On course.
Are you sure?
Quite.
How the fuck would she know? She just
You know,
woke up.
I
She
have this
didn't even
strange
check.
feeling as
She
though
woke
all
up
this
and
stuff
brushed her
is
hair. Are we on course? Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Rocket 4 to White
She's better
Sands.
than Vina.
Ranger speaking. Can you hear me?
Can we hear you? Come in.
We have passed the 2,000-mile level. Are traveling in space. Speed 7 miles a second. Motors smooth.
Space, that narrows
Fuel
it down.
consumption 0.865. Temperature density of atom chamber unchanged. Nitrate pictate acid secure. We will report again at 1400. Over and out.
Wait a minute, Commander. There's a world full of people listening in. Are you all right? Could we have
Dude, he said over and
No.
out. That means shut the fuck up.
All right, speak from your stations, but be brief.
Rocket 4 to White Sands.
We got a
Stand
million
by.
people watching here. Yeah,
Zero
fuck
weak
off.
supplies.
Piss off, I got Ellen to shut up. I'm
I
taking me some
said
jail.
over
Ellen
and
Collins,
out.
Hello, Alpha.
There's 3 other guys here. I'm going to get in with the woman quick.
This is Doug Smith, radio operator. I want to bring you a piece of that green cheese for sure.
Walt Wallace, engineer. We're humming along, folks. That new
Oh, they're going to
lubrication
the
by
moon
the
to
Delphi
collect
Oil
cheese?
Company sure turned the trick.
Yes.
Over to you, White Sands.
Oh, what a fucking shill.
Over and out.
Hold on, Rocket 4, code 63. We want to switch you over
Dude,
to
Ain't no
he
goal for
said
it.
over and out. Shut up.
Your magnificent achievement. You are embarked on a space journey of over 200,000 miles.
Fuck off, President.
Holy crap, look at that totally real CGI.
We have 10 hours
Oh,
flight
yeah.
ahead of you.
We've got in high def too.
Yeah.
The scientific
Oh, look out!
ingenuity of
Duck!
the
Duck!
is possible. There must now be added your skill, your courage, and our prayers.
Not our prayers. See, that's
Because
what happens when you pray.
But that's also listening to the president apparently makes you not pay attention.
What do you mean here? Can we shake it?
Yeah.
Of course, with his logic. Well, then, most certainly.
Better put on our seatbelts now that the random object has hit us.
That's your fucking
Nobody
alarm's going
move.
off, Ivan.
Their vision
Someone
is
put their
based
alarm
on
on.
movement.
I also love that they have wheelie chairs in a spaceship.
Yeah. Like
Oh, yeah.
1930s desk chairs.
Of course.
We've done some nice work, Larry.
Nothing but the phones for our
Paying
astronauts.
more attention to our work.
And that guy on the left doesn't even have wheels. They couldn't even afford
I don't know.
No,
sir.
oh,
a wheelie chair for him.
No. NASA used up all his budget to fake the shape of the Earth, so they couldn't afford proper chairs.
Now then, Helen, you set us on course?
Yes, sir.
Doug,
Because, like we found out today,
I'm trying, sir, but there's no pip.
the world isn't
Bring 'em out
round
of business.
or flat. The world is a cat.
The nitric acid.
Now, I'm curious. What happened to sectors 1, 3, and 4?
Explode, won't we?
Someone
Turn on the
stole
water
them.
line. That'll neutralize it.
We got nitrate acid
Nothing
fucking
happened, sir.
fallout.
Pour it on.
Yeah,
It won't work, sir.
it was the Russians.
They couldn't afford to build a
What are you
whole
doing?
ship, so they just shoved sectors 2 and 5 together.
I'll just need 59 seconds.
It's 1, 3,
They
and
were
4
like,
back
all
on
right,
Earth. Good
go to the
job.
moon.
Oh no, not Kip. I'm afraid this is it for Kip, man.
Nah, Kip will be fine. Kip will survive this movie. As
He's
will Doug.
putting on a red shirt, so he should be fine.
Yeah.
Is that a beekeeper outfit? Like, do they?
No.
Are they going to fight
Of
bees in
course not.
space?
No, it's
No,
a
it's like-
radioactive suit, man.
Oh,
Yeah. It happens
it's a
to work
hazmat
double as a
suit.
beekeeper.
It's a hazmat suit.
Because
yeah.
women are hazardous material.
No, this is the radiation chamber that you see from all the
Actually,
steam.
no, it's the guys who've been smoking weed down there. It just affected the smoking.
He crawls
Oh,
down the
that's
ladder. You
fucking
just hear
red.
Bob Marley.
It's the Rastafari chamber.
No woman, no cry. Someone just
spaceship
hands him a
straightened up
joint.
again. Always good when the spaceship straightens up. Now, the captain said you'll be dead in a minute, and he said, I'll do it in 58 seconds. Now, if we went the captain's option, they'd be dead. So, is Kip going to
No.
save the day?
Sector 5 still blinking.
Well, we're still under our 58
and
seconds.
And he failed and the ship blew up.
All right, guys, we're going to lose Sector 5. We're just going to have to take Sector 2 from here on out.
Yep. See you
This is a
later.
lost
Kip.
cause.
You were only a co. You're only a co.
Oh, now he's got his fire extinguisher. Why did it take him that long to get the fire extinguisher?
He was freaking
they
out
weren't
because
really
of the
trained.
heat.
They didn't really train him for the mission. They just took him to the pub and bought lots of beer and scotch.
Oh,
and
no.
bourbon.
Oh, no.
The danger is going up.
I love the danger, man.
And there's some fat white Rasta guy sitting there like, dude, you just extinguished my joint. Harsh.
That's a ghetto. This is a future ghetto blaster over on the wall too. They're not due till the 80s. This is very ahead of its time. Yay! Hey, Doug, you're in for a bit. Go, Dougie, go. Can he
No,
make
of
it up the
course,
ladder?
of course. When someone has been into a radiation chamber with a suit full of radiation, the first thing you do is grab that person by the suit with your bare hands.
You've read the manual. Good to see. You passed the test, Arden. I'm glad. I thought you were going to fail, eh?
So there was no
There's some
smoke
bees
down
around.
there when he started crawling out, and then he crawls out and there's a ton of smoke. And the guy in
We
the
were
suit's the
going-
one coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the smoke
Makes
went
perfect
up.
sense. We were
gonna get him to
the
go
smoke,
in the
the smoke
bees.
was hanging to the ledge.
Yeah. Notice he's in med bay there.
Yeah. I mean, the ship only has two
No one else is
sectors,
giving
and
you
Sector
shit.
5 was
If you
totally
ran a
fucked.
tiger, let's
So,
go.
you know, Medbay is now in Sector 2.
You must have skin
Ah,
like
very
rhinoceros.
good.
Didn't even blister.
The others are in the background. Quick, look busy. Kip's waking up.
Dirty dirt, turning this dial, looking busy.
That's right, you know, Kip.
Oh, I'm going to turn this dial now. I'm really busy.
I'm okay. Go and talk to Claire.
Well, these spaceships don't fly themselves.
Throw you his girl.
You got to turn dials to fly a spaceship.
Flared is a scientific.
Of course. In fact, that ladder before, that was the same ladder from...
lever now.
Bet you got that from him.
yeah, that
I'm
ladder,
the
the same
busiest
ladder
space
from
pilot
Venus
ever.
Women Are Easy.
You can't turn love on and off like a faucet.
So that ladder's around.
Leave me, baby.
Been in most of our movies. that
Oh no, romance
Here
on
we
the
go.
All
workplace.
the way stations in town.
one. Hey.
Baby, I just put out a fire, but you lit a fire in me.
It's
All
the brill
right,
cream.
girl. I'll go talk.
Brill cream makes men horny.
Don't mind. It'll only be about our land.
Oh, shot down.
You two make a
Ooh.
great team. Strong mind and strong back.
I suppose so.
Where is he going to go to recover from that? Sector 2?
You screen should
Oh,
be
he's
okay
already
now.
there.
Thanks, Doug.
Shut up.
Oh, there we have the moon. Well, of course, my choice
Yeah.
would be to pick a landing spot that everyone knows and can agree on.
On the radio, you said, Alpha, we're on our way.
I don't remember saying that.
Probably just a touch of space madness. You know, there's one school of thought that we'd all go insane.
Space madness.
Al,
It's all that fucking
Space
dope
manners
stuff that came out
are
of Sector
different
5.
than Earth manners.
Yeah.
Of course. Everybody knows that. On your Captain Obvious.
That's not a moon.
Oh, that's such a... I knew someone was going to say that.
Stop figuring.
I already have. We're on course.
That's a star!
Our navigator.
It's a valley on the
Death
right
Star.
side.
It's a peacekeeping star.
The dark side. How could you possibly know anything about the dark side? All man has ever seen is the bright side.
Well, the
I
bright
mean,
side has
who's
a
flying
cross
this ship? They can't
valley
even
which
keep the
very
moon
few
straight.
know.
Yeah, you
Can't
know,
no one. There's no one there.
The dark side.
They're all down in Sector 5.
Guys, we're drifting off course again.
I bet it was
It doesn't
Winky.
matter.
I bet
Does
it
this
is
thing have a
Winky.
steering wheel?
You're the navigator. Take a look at it anyway. Please take your station.
Oh,
Space
the
are
fucking
coming in.
moon. Yeah, the moon's gone. It's out of- well and truly
Quick, turn another dial. We're losing the moon.
See, and you're accusing them of malingering critics. They were doing a fucking job. Oh, here we go. Actually, that's a widescreen TV. Another vision of the future. These guys are pretty good. Ah, back on duty now.
Stop the retarded, Walt.
Did you ever saw a rocket of that high quality, guys?
Oh, look, it's like we're on the moon. I can feel it.
Yeah.
This high definition package was worth the money.
And good morning to you too.
I knew it was the right place.
And we're there. Everyone,
Oh, it's
unfasten
Mallory.
your seatbelts from your rolling chairs.
I want to check the ship, do a repair job.
Yeah.
Let's make some findings. We're on the moon.
You wouldn't want to fall over, you know.
A short exploratory tour. Back, grab some sleep, and then we'll look the ship over.
Okay, but I'd feel a lot better if I was sure we were ready to take off at a moment's notice.
Why?
My Navy background. In any engagement, be prepared to disengage.
Well, this isn't the Navy.
Dude,
Come on, Doug.
this isn't the Navy.
No, it's not.
This is the
It's the
Air
fucking Air
Force.
Yes, it's NASA, you fucking idiot.
Not enough seamen.
Get outside. I want everybody to check everybody else's equipment. It must be set number 2 because of the absolute cold in the dark.
Oh, damn it, NASA. Why would you do that? You know, you first make the fancy silver helmets and then run out of budget because you have to fake the shape of the Earth and then you give the rest just fishing balls.
I guess I'm like Helen.
Yeah.
You're more at home that way.
I wish you'd tell him not
I mean, they look like they're going deep sea diving.
expedition.
They're on a salvage mission.
On an outing.
I agree with you, Helen.
Well, it's a green cheese mission, if we remember correctly.
Too much infantile romanticism.
That's right.
I guess
You would think they would bring their cheese tasting. Cheese
Oh, look,
tasting.
he brought a
Guys,
fucking
did we-
sign of Los Angeles. Like, why the fuck would you do that?
Guys, have we made it to Los Angeles yet? I've got a really cool sign I want to put up.
50 of them. Brings the price down, boy. Stamps has got to be rare.
Mr. Walters, when you're ready,
I'll touch
You
it.
greedy bastard.
I'll go first.
I wonder if he's got some traffic cones.
I'm pretty sure when I'm sure that when he comes home he'll be fucking rich.
And of course, you can tell he's going to make the money. I love this though.
I
They
mean, they're
didn't
going to
use the
have a
ladder.
monopoly on cheese. They're the only
love
ones
the,
with
uh,
access to it.
Yeah.
I'm loving this elevator. Isn't this so cool? Or travelator, actually. Not the
That's
old-fashioned
one small
ladders. We
step
are
for
really.
man, one giant leap for shitty ass movies.
We're rocking it though on the travelator. Oh, a crater. More craters.
Guys, I don't see any cheese.
Rex, come ahead.
Yeah, the clearly uninhabited moon is completely safe.
Yep.
Guys, I looked in 2 directions and it's safe.
Yep.
So you guys
look,
can
there's
come
moon.
out
Hang
now.
on. I love that. Oh, hurry up, ladder. God, it's so fucking slow. You wouldn't want to be making a speedy getaway, would you?
Bob the stagehand was really slow that day.
Oh, fuck yeah. You just can't get good help.
But you can't blame Bob because Bob had a hangover.
They couldn't
weird.
get Fred the key grip to do it, so they had to get Bob.
I'm thinking I need a beer. I love the polished helmets though. They're like a kind of a space tech toy. I wonder if this movie made merchandise. I'd love some carded figures.
I think this was
Ellen
before
and Bob and
merchandise.
Duggan.
With as slow as that
No.
elevator thing is, by the time they get everyone out of the spaceship, they'll all be out of air and have to go back.
Yeah. You know,
All right, guys, this was
You're not
fun.
Vegas.
Back to Earth.
200,000 miles away we were. Yet we knew it would be like this.
Then
Yeah.
head that way.
Did he just say
Oh, no,
100,000 miles away from Earth?
I
Yeah.
Where
yeah.
are they?
Over there. I noticed as we were settling in.
Very
he failed astronomy.
Yes. Mind very much. If we
Don't
did
worry, he's only the captain.
Whatever the commander said.
Single file.
That's why they couldn't keep the moon straight in the window. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Uh,
Guys, this is my first day on the job.
And they sent me to the moon. That's okay. Ah,
Oh no, guys! Oh no, we're being attacked!
more
We're being
skyrocket.
attacked by a bottle rocket.
A Catherine wheel. Oh, CGI.
But
Okay,
bad
disappeared,
Oh,
we're
so
CGI.
scared. That scared me. Oh, I'm glad we survived.
They might want to hang. They might want to hide out in a cave or something.
I don't know. I would just sunbake on the moon.
Here we are at the dividing line. May not seem like much to us, but if Helen will fish me out one of those silly cigarettes, I'll show you some.
Yep, because all they
Dude, you're
bought
gonna
was a
smoke
pack
a
of the
cigarette in
Sims
that
on the moon.
costume?
Oh, always bring.
He just takes his helmet off and lights up a cigarette.
Oh,
9 out of 10 doctors
Ah.
recommend I smoke Lucky Strikes.
Of course. You wanna. That's totally true. The light side
Now,
of the
could
moon is
Delph-
just too hot.
Could Delph Flight Oil have something to do with this? Our prime sponsors?
I think yeah.
So if you want to light a cigarette on the moon, you don't need a lighter.
No, you can.
Thank you.
You can just stick it in the light side of the moon.
There it is.
Yeah.
Just like Helen said.
That's completely not
How
suspicious.
did Helen
like
know
Helen
there was a
said.
cave on the moon?
Oh, see, she saw it from while they were landing.
Observation.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Kip. We don't have to get that
'Cause-
formal. I only wanted to point out that from the angle the
She
ship
could
entered
see
the
it
crater,
from her rolling desk chair.
it's possible for Miss Salinger to spot that cave. You
Oh.
mean she just guessed it was there? If she could guess a landing spot on the dark side of the moon, I suppose she could guess a cave.
Oh,
What are you
it's
driving at?
not
No.
suspicious.
Yeah, she's a
Guarantee
woman.
It isn't in the book.
Quinny
Women
and Kip seem to be on the same page. Guys, why are you so suspicious? Give the girl a go. She's not up to anything untoward. Honestly. No fishing for you.
Look, all women are psychic and witches.
That's why Kip got
Exactly.
shot down earlier. He's so misogynist.
Go in.
Might as well.
You wait for it.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't it be wise for someone to stay
Yeah.
behind and guard the ship? I don't think anybody will take it.
Yeah, but,
That's
but
not gonna happen.
but we parked in a bad spot of town.
Stay right where
Besides,
you
I've seen
are.
aliens.
I don't want to lose
I've
anybody.
seen aliens, and that didn't enroll for the pilot. We'll stick together.
It's guarding the
Guys,
ship,
did anyone
bringing a
remember to lock the
weapon.
doors on the ship.
Yeah, guarding the ship, bringing a weapon. It's also unnecessary.
Yeah.
And
You know, they come
cigarettes, of
back to the
course.
ship and it's up on
Pretty
cinder
weird.
blocks and the wheels are gone.
Had enough? Get tired, we can go back.
No. We go on this way.
Okay. Because Helen's not sus. I think there's some Jedi mind trick being at play. But that
Nah.
couldn't possibly happen because that would be Star Wars. That's still 20 years in the future. Nice cave. Love those stalactites.
That
Yeah.
one
Pretty
did look like a penis.
Somebody miscalculated on these boots, man.
One's blue vein. Other's a nice eater in the background. Some cheddar over there.
Typical women complaining about boots.
Mm,
Oyster.
It's okay, Doris. You can wear your high heels when we get back to the ship and you sit in your rolling desk chair.
Only looks like one. Scientist doesn't know enough to come in out of the
it's
rain.
Helen, by the way. But I like
Maybe
Doris.
this atmosphere on the moon could be why it's hard for us to walk. But this atmosphere has got to be gravitational pull to hold it. Even I know that.
Maybe I'll start calling her Mallory.
That won't be necessary. This will
Try
prove
within. Oh, I don't know.
it's
That's a
burning.
hint to
Needs
someone in the
oxygen.
chat, by the way.
I
One
know.
at a time.
Oh, you mean Sergeant Mallory from the old Car 54? Where are you? Thank you.
God, I haven't seen that movie in
Can you
30
breathe?
years.
Yep. See, Dougie's the canary. Is it safe to breathe, Dougie? Yep. Okay. Take your helmets off. Dougie's still alive.
Wait till I tell him I was the first man
Dougie's
to breathe on the moon. Maybe we can bottle this stuff for sale.
Now they all light up. They all go back outside to the light side of the moon, light their cigarettes up.
Now they want to bottle. Now they
Lucky
want to
strike.
bottle the.
Well, there. You'll have to admit that
The
was-
oxygen.
I'm
The
very
oxygen.
concerned about the random shadow.
Very happy, I suppose.
No, nothing to be afraid of.
But there was ominous
Ominous
music.
shadows are common on the moon. It's a hallucination. It's a bit of Space Commanders, Quiddies. I think it's settling in.
Yeah.
You'll be
It
over
must have been all that weed in Sector 5 they were smoking earlier.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
The end.
Some of the fumes.
How do you know we're almost at the end?
Well, it stands to reason the air isn't stuffy, so there must be an opening nearby.
Yeah, and of course, it has to be close by forms of
I know one thing
logic.
that goes with me. This. Where there's oxygen, there can be life. And where there's life, there's death.
There you go again,
No,
Kip.
just
Why
cheese.
is it that the unknown always frightens people? Why can't we expect love and friendship instead of death?
I'm all for love and friendship, but I worry.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a
Not
damn.
the wisest thing. Not the wisest thing to say when you're the only woman and there's 4 crew members in the car.
No,
Just be careful.
Boomer, damn it,
It's a giant moon spider.
Fluffy,
It's Fluffy! It's
Fluffy!
Fluffy! Yay, Fluffy! Oh, it's Fluffy! It's so far. No, Fluffy.
Quick, grab it.
I got spice.
See,
Oh, Fluffy's got this.
Just like a
Fluffy love
woman
hugs.
when there's a
Fluffy
hug
love
around,
hugs.
she runs away and makes
Martial
the man deal with it.
Fluffy knows martial arts. You're going to get your asses kicked. Fluffy will do you. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No!
Not again.
Oh, Fluffy, not again!
Who the hell
No,
brings a
say
gun
it
to
is
the
a
moon?
Oh, that's Fluffy's sister!
Fluff that.
Hey, motherfuckers, yay! You'll win! Yes, Fluffy will win! Oh, no.
They're really against moon spiders.
Now.
Easy. Easy does it.
I was just getting over Fluffy 1.
And
Three of yours.
Fluffy just called me to tell me that he was alive. And that he had a gig on the moon because he hates guns. He was like, I gotta work on the moon so that I don't risk getting shot again. And
He just wanted a
Come
hug.
with me. We're going back and guard those spaces.
She's having trouble
Gary
breathing.
would done
Maybe she
so.
needs to unfasten her bra.
Any
maybe.
objections?
Playtex cross your heart, brah.
Okay.
She's
Go ahead.
sporting the cross your heart look too.
It lifts and separates.
Oh, you know that, Ed, you tragic old bastard.
Come on. Let's go.
That was a setup, Quitties. You took the bait.
All right, let's just leave the woman
Oh,
here
Helen.
since she's just going to lay on the ground.
That's right. Who's had a traumatic spider experience? No, nothing to worry about
She
there.
has Cleopatra's nose.
There are only 2 spiders
Well-
on the moon. We got them both. We can leave her here.
Yep, only 2. I miss
There's
Fluffy.
absolutely nothing else to worry about on the moon.
Bit of girl on girl action. Interplanetary girl on girl.
All of a
I've got
sudden
the
you get
video.
90s funky bass porn music. Bounce, ouch, 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 wow.
Nothing, I...
Yeah, by the way, I want that DVD back too, Quitties. Don't think you got away with it. Interplanetary girl action on Mars. I know the one.
That was a classic.
Right back.
2 cat girls,
No.
1
You've been
wet
listening to
food.
Kip. He's just afraid.
I don't think Kip is afraid of anything, Helen, but we don't know what's ahead.
Well, I'll tell you then. Adventure, discovery, knowledge. Isn't that why we came?
Of course, but another day.
Now, if you don't want to come with me, I'll go on alone.
You listen to me.
Oh.
I'm still commander of this expedition.
You're not my commander. I know where I want to go, and I'm going there.
Helen, what's cutting into you?
Get your hands off me.
Granger, they're gone.
Aren't you supposed to slap her?
Oh no, the spaceship, the spacesuits are gone.
Right away, just to make sure we checked back as far as we could.
Down there ran out of air, but without suits, we're trapped.
Unless we find the Joker who took them. I'll have that gun now.
That settles the argument Laird and I were having. If we can't go back, the obvious thing to do is go forward.
You seem very proud of yourself, Helen.
I am.
I am
But you were
bored.
just laying on the ground freaking out 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, but she's Borg.
Oh, the moon has clouds now.
There it is.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, that's the
convenient.
that's the cloudy side of the moon.
You said that as if you...
And that's the Nazi base. The Nazi moon base.
It can't be another world with the bowels of the moon.
That's
Believe it or
exactly-
not, it's shaped like a swastika.
Yeah. And of course, the leader of the city is called Dolph.
And of course, we're rocking the ancient Greek sort of lino tile. Look, that's a
Beedolf.
common one through history, isn't it?
It's like ancient Greek / Asian.
With
Because
a
I'm pretty
bit
sure
of
that was a Buddha statue in the back.
It was a Vishnu, actually. That's the
Vishnu.
8-arm version up on top with the 2-arm Vishnu, yes.
See, there hasn't been a fire.
Yeah, so we're sporting all the world's cultures with a lino tile, checkered floor for chess playing.
Probably an extinct civilization.
So the moon is actually the Silk Road.
Of course, but and of course you can completely feel the difference between a fire pot not having burned for months and a fire pot not having burned for centuries, but just feeling it.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
Bring your cigarettes
because
back.
that's Laird Granger.
I didn't feel at home without them.
No
Why don't they
cigarette.
just hold it in the light side of the moon?
Oh, that's bad.
That should set it on fire.
Helen, I asked you a question.
Hey, let's have a barbecue.
You seem to know this place was here. What else do you know?
Anyone got some marshmallows?
Certainly, I've never been here before. I must have dreamed.
Did you dream who stole our spacesuits?
Of course not. Grant you, Kip, this is something we didn't foresee. But let's not lose our senses completely.
So is this some ancient cheese harvesting civilization?
Must be, yeah.
Hey! You out there! Hey! You out there! That guy sounds lost.
Come on, Doug. Let's look around.
Come on, Doug. You're in for some action, boy. Yep. We got some Space Girl on Earth Girl on Doug action coming up.
Oh.
Bring me your worst video and KTO keyboard.
Oh,
Nice.
Cue
That's what
funky bass music.
Oh, they did. There it is. It's porn music. This is S&M.
Yeah.
Little did they know that Helen was a moon girl all along.
Wow. The big Jedi mind trick. The Jedi haven't been invented yet.
What sort of thing? I couldn't tell. I jumped on my back and tried to get at my throat.
Where's Helen?
I don't know, but I caught a glimpse of her during the fight, and she was just standing there watching.
I got strangled, almost like a cat.
Helen! Helen!
Uh-huh. Magic.
The fire!
Not the fire. That was our only
guys
means of
just
burning
before.
things.
Put out quickly.
We take the ending guy. That's
Yes,
right.
of course.
That way.
Always split the party.
It's a gang of non-cat looking Catwomen.
I got one over here!
Let's have a look at it.
Hey.
Helen?
Yeah, of course. Of course, now she stands and oh, what the fuck? What?
Wow.
Anything in the book about that,
Damn.
Professor?
They always teleport. That's what every woman does whenever I meet one. They always teleport away. It's fucking awesome.
One by
I
one.
know.
I've got a
All I
hunch
do is
Helen
ask
will
for a
be back.
number and poof.
We'll give her 1 hour.
Yep.
I'm still in command here, Kip.
That's right, Laird. If you order us
Oh,
to
shut up,
separate and go hunting for Helen, we will.
No.
I smell a
let's-
mutiny.
But wait.
Let's not split the party. And I think that we're due for a break. How about you, Boomer?
It's been a long journey.
Oh, I reckon we could be. We just
Oh,
gone to
good.
yep.
The moon
We've met the
women
women.
speak English.
Man, Beta.
Yep.
And this is Lambda.
Hang on.
The others
So
you
that
will
was
meet in
Alpha,
time.
Beta, and Lambda.
There's still so much I don't understand.
Aha.
So I guess they're sorority chicks.
Yeah.
Well.
We're from Alpha, Beta, Lambda.
Ask anything. Well,
We work hard and play
I still
harder.
can't be sure whether you're speaking my language or I yours. We need no language, Helen. We can project our thoughts long distances, as you well know. Someday
Makes
we
the
will.
Christmas party fun.
In the meantime, we will speak your tongue, just as we speak Oliver's tongues.
Remember that our generation predates yours by centuries.
Yes. What you taught me about celestial navigation made me look like quite a genius. But why me, Alpha, and
Of course,
not
how-
the other?
Not really. You couldn't even keep the moon straight.
What Beta means, we have no contact or control, as we do among ourselves.
It was like having
It seemed rather
Punchy as
difficult
the
for a group
navigator.
entirely composed of women. We decided to concentrate on you. With your wisdom, how is it you never came to us on Earth? Our ancestors made one fatal error, Helen. When they discovered that the atmosphere around us was beginning to disappear, they decided to conserve oxygen. Do you know what that meant? Maximum energy reduction. Planned genocide to reduce population.
Holy fucking shit.
We discovered we were
Holy
only
Nazi.
postponing the inevitable.
And now, may
was
we
too
do
late.
the ritual, take our
Our
shirts off
only
and
hope
dance
was that a
around.
spaceship would come to us.
Yes.
And now that we're
Well,
here,
after the ad break.
you will take back only 3 of us. We 3. Only women? We have no men. But my knowledge is limited to navigation. Can you run the ship without them? They will teach us how. But you said you had no control over them.
Show us their weak points. We'll take care of the rest.
The gobby.
Strange.
Give them a gobby.
I should care what happens to them. And yet I don't. No. You see, we don't care. And
I
you
just
are
realized Helen's eyes are really far apart.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, all right, beautiful. All right, well, for the ad break and for those who came in late, we know who you are, by the way, so don't even put in for the competition later. Obviously, the cat women of the moon, and there were spiders there, who I actually said should have been the spiders from Mars. They made that wrong decision. So the cat women intend to take over the Earth because they've run out of oxygen because of their Nazi procedures, I believe. Of course, as we know, Laird, the captain, is a bit of a was. Helen, we all know what Helen's up to. Kip, the co-pilot, is the only one who loves shooting spiders but has a gun. We sorely and dearly miss Fluffy 2 and 3 now. Walters, fuck, I love that name, is the entrepreneur who's going to make money out of anything he can. Of course, Dell Flight Oil were the sponsors of this. And of course, our wonderful women, Alpha, Delta, and Lambda. And other woman. They're not in the credits. Really interestingly poised, guys. Which way do you think it will go? I'm personally on the side of the cat women. I hope they take over. What do you think, guys?
I really think that the spiders were holding the white woman down. And now that the men have gotten rid of them, now the white woman can flourish again.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's going to be interesting. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful editing. Oh, that was a work of art, Ardawen.
Yeah.
So you're going to
let's roll into a break. We have some wonderful videos for you guys. And we see you guys in a couple of minutes.
Yep. Break out your catnip, have another bottle, skin it up and light it up and have a piss if you need.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Neurofibromatosis is a genetic disease that causes non-cancerous tumors to grow on different parts of the bodies. It can cause facial deformities, chronic pain, learning disabilities, and a lot more. And though symptom treatment is definitely available in some cases, there is no known cure for neurofibromatosis.
Feeling hungry? Me too. Let's see what cats have dreamed up.
Okay, here it is. Salmon with chicken livers. I know, great, right?
Cat concoctions, curious combinations chosen by cats.
Any questions?
Cats will do anything for the irresistible taste of Temptations treats. Crunchy outside, soft, meaty flavor inside.
What are you doing?
Hey, check this out.
And you wanted a dog.
Temptations cat treats. Cats can't resist.
And now, from Whiskers Singles, the first ever commercial for cats.
Why do cats stare when you're pouring milk? It's like they know it's only a matter of time. Time. The only thing between them and opposable thumbs. Imagine that. Cats with thumbs. And what if they got together? Gangs of cats with thumbs. An organized army with one thing on their mind. Cravendale. Well, jog on, kitties.
Neurofibromatosis is a genetic disease that causes non-cancerous tumors to grow on different parts of the bodies. It can cause facial deformities, chronic pain, learning disabilities, and a lot more. And though symptom treatment is definitely available in some cases, there is no known cure for neurofibromatosis, and better medical research is needed to better define and develop the symptom treatments that are available. And that is where neurofibromatosis organizations are so important. Neurofibromatosis organizations do not only support medical research, they also provide information to doctors, to teachers, to people of different age groups like kids and adults. But they also organize patients meetups and patients activities, which is really important for the patients themselves, so that they can better understand themselves sometimes. So neurofibromatosis foundations are very important to help increase the quality of life of people with neurofibromatosis. You can find out more about the foundations and how to help in the description below.
Medication to kick in.
Oh, that's good. We're glad
that
you
is
like
good,
it.
and we're back. I'm sorry, I should have warned you guys.
And we're back.
I just scanned up another catnip, but I'll tell you what, it's not that bad. It's pretty good shit. So anyway, I also got a beer in the break too. Oh, guys, I'm hoping the women win this one. Imagine if all those cat women came out and took over the earth. I would easily welcome our overlord cat ladies and hopefully be selected for breeding purposes.
I, for one, welcome our new Catwoman overlords.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So we're all unanimous. We want the cat women to win. Go cat women.
Meow.
Okay.
Let's cheer them. Let's cheer them on. Well, the movie is going.
Well, those men have killed 5, so I'm on the women's side. Yep. Fuck you guys.
I got dips on
Especially you,
Alpha.
Kip. Yeah, okay. I got dips on Amy.
All right, Kip. It's 1 hour. You were wrong.
Wait a minute. I hear something.
What a coincidence! Just when you said that the time is over, the time is up. It's...
So lucky.
It's actually Mr. Rogers saying that it's time to leave.
Where have you been?
I've been trying to convince them we're their friends. You know, Kip, it was your gun that frightened them. I promised them.
They're
you'd put it
multiplying.
away.
They're only
the gun that he fired when they jumped on him with 3 people at once.
Have no fears, Lieutenant Reisner. Your suits are safe and will be returned to you at the end of your visit.
Helen, they speak English.
Theirs is an ancient
All right, now it's the end of your
culture,
visit. Get the fuck
the
out.
communication system is far in advance to ours.
You want to be friends? Then bring the spacesuits here and now.
Oh, don't be a bore.
Yeah.
It's all right, my dear. I understand. Your suits
Yeah,
will be returned
Walt.
to you in the morning, Lieutenant.
Good. That's when I'll start being friendly.
There are hot
Pay
cat
no
women on
attention
the
to him.
moon.
He's only the co-pilot.
Why do you want to put
Commander
on more
Granger
clothes?
here is our chief pilot and head of our expedition. This is Doug Smith,
Why do
radio
you keep my
operator,
fancy
and
Doug?
Walt Walters is our engineer. I don't know all of
Well,
their names yet.
he got
but
shot down
this is
by
Alpha,
Helen, so
Lambda, and Beta.
Yeah.
Most
he's got to hook up with
important
someone.
to
Alpha?
Yes.
Well, dude, the
They
ratio
seem to
is
have
now
mastered
6
the
women
art
and
of
4
mental
guys.
telepathy.
Let's stay a bit
I
longer.
don't understand it yet myself, but she was sending me messages all the way.
Okay, that's not creepy. That's absolutely not creepy.
No.
So this great ancient civilization
It's
of
a little like
6
Honeydew
women on
Manor.
the moon built this moon base.
No. They were a bigger civilization, like much bigger. But when they found out that,
But then they lost weight.
No, when they found out that there was less and less oxygen, they committed genocide.
Ah.
Yeah. Sort of
I'm
a
just gonna sit here with my
neo-Nazi-
gun and shoot my balls.
Neo-feminazi sort of racial cleansing business happened. They killed all the men, and they coaxed the space program.
Come
to
on,
and get
Kip,
them to
it's
come
great.
and
But was
take
it
over the
death by snoo
Brought my
snoo?
dinner with me.
Earth.
Not yet.
Rations? You must be nuts.
Not Kip.
Because
Kip's
I
got a
could
block of
really
chocolate,
go
but
for
the other
some
guys
death
are
by
taking
snoo
shake
snoo
break
right
drugs.
now.
Kip is the only sensible guy here.
I mean,
The others are all.
none of the guys have taken his clothes off yet,
I
so
wonder
how
what the folks
sensible
back
can
home
they
would
be?
think. They knew I was having dinner with a
Like,
beautiful woman.
there's a bunch of hot women on the
You have a
moon.
specialist
Let me
girl?
get naked.
No, but special.
But they stole my space suit,
Where are your men
and they
folks?
tried to jump me. I would be sus too.
Ours died off when I was still a child.
Gee,
I'd at least be asking
It's a
for a
lucky
good
thing
old
we came
fashioned to
along.
make it worth my while.
I mean, so you'd know what a man looks like. I mean, I'm sorry about your menfolk, man.
I mean, do you want
I
to
didn't
see my
mean any other
penis?
I understand.
That was coming. Meanwhile, Kip, he looks like Al Bundy. If he showed his
kinda
hand in front
does.
of his pants, it'd be Al Bundy.
He's the 1950s Al Bundy. Instead of sticking his hand down his pants, he sticks his gun down his pants.
Giant marshmallow laced with date rape drugs? Come on, you know you want to.
I mean, I can't say I've not been there before.
But after the navigator... has
Oh,
fixed the
that's a bit
course,
rude, Kip.
How do you adjust this automatic pilot?
Well, that's pretty complicated, and besides, it's
Yeah, but they're
restricted
women.
information.
They know how to
Let's
clean.
talk about your people. I want to know how that girl Lambert disappeared from right under our noses, and how you were able to contact Helen before we even hit the moon.
That, Commander, is a good deal more complicated than your automatic pilot.
We're
If you
women.
will explain the one, I will at least try to indicate
have
how we have
powers.
achieved complete control over our bodies and minds.
Perhaps some other day.
Sound interesting.
Sure you understand, but I'm under orders.
As you wish.
The space bonus kicked in.
Some of our wine?
Yeah. Have some more date rape drugs.
Yeah, let's have more booze with the
Exactly how do
with
they
the
make
women,
wine on the moon?
with the
I want to know
suspicious
what's
women that
running.
are clearly fishing for information.
With me as a souvenir, would you?
You may have this.
Thanks. I was admiring it.
You'll die anyway.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but
You have no
sweet.
metal on Earth to compare.
We call these things slave
Slave
bracelets.
bracelet.
Made out of gold sometimes.
Most
Gold?
appropriate.
Why?
The carriage trade. Plenty expensive.
Gold. But it's so common.
Gold
What the
common?
fuck?
We don't even bother to dig it.
I mean, it just hangs around
It's
loose.
common, but we have to dig it.
There's a place near here where there's more gold than you could carry away in your rocket ship in 100 years.
I don't believe
Wacko.
it.
I mean, have you ever done the math on how
I'll
much
make
a
a
rocket
bargain.
can actually carry?
You
Probably
take
not
me
that
aboard
much.
your rocket ship.
Like, all you can do is
I'll
fill
show
your
you
pockets
the
with
cave
it.
of
And,
gold.
yep, we're at max weight.
It
Skip
is
it
moon
with
gold, though.
Thanks,
wouldn't go.
Elon.
Besides, we need those
It's
spacesuits to
moon
get out
gold.
of that tunnel.
I know where the spacesuits are.
Ah.
A whole cave full of
Are
real
you
gold.
coming on to me, Mrs. Catwoman?
And you'd keep it a secret?
Cool.
Just between us? You wouldn't tell anybody?
I think it's Lambda.
Or on Saturday nights, you can go out on the town. Dance, drink, just laugh a little too hard.
Oh,
No,
that's
I don't care
that's
what your
Lambda.
name is. Just don't
That
call
is
me.
I'd like
Lambda.
the driving down to
Just don't
the
call me late for dinner.
stretching out
and
on
Dougie's
sand.
got the inside running.
Just
Go,
a boy
Doug.
and a girl together.
Go, Dougie.
And
It's your
maybe what you
birthday.
call a-
Go, Dougie.
A cook.
Oh, wait. Wrong movie.
That's what I like best.
Oh, but
With the right girl, of course.
we
I
can
can be the
To
right
the
girl.
everlasting
And if
friendship
not,
of
you
our
have
I've been
5
in
other
space.
choices.
Amen.
I've been in space for 3 days.
And now I know you must be tired.
I
You
mean,
return
it's a
tomorrow,
civilization of nothing but
and with your
6 women.
spacesuits, my foolish
And they
friend.
haven't seen men since
I
they
can
were
be had.
kids. How is this not a porn?
Yeah.
Everything is porn.
Well, I hope you had yourselves
Yeah.
a time.
We didn't blunder ahead and start a war between the worlds. It's no thanks to you.
No thanks asked. Question is,
No.
who's going to stand the first 2-hour watch tonight? Helen?
What for?
Walt?
Where is Walt?
Last I saw, he was wandering off with Beta.
Oh.
Fast worker, that guy.
That's not funny.
I bet
Walt.
I bet he's just doing a beta test.
Walt.
No worries.
Dude, don't be a cock blocker.
Walt Walters!
He's off in the gold cave.
Yeah, he just.
I'll show you my gold cave.
Didn't we agree to stick together?
I don't think he's in danger, Kip.
What do you think, Miss Solinger?
I think you're spoiling for a fight.
You're so right. Would you like to step into my private office?
Anytime.
Kip!
Don't worry. I won't
Is your
slug you.
private office in Sector
Doug, stand
2?
guard. Okay, Kip. This way, Miss Solinger.
right next to the medical ward. That's where
Now
it's
then, which
private
side are
office.
you on?
I didn't know we had sides.
I'm convinced you deliberately let us into this. I'd be very happy if you'd unconvince me.
I don't know what you mean.
Look, Helen, I have a very high regard for you. You're smart, you have courage, and you're all woman. And if it hadn't been for Laird, I'd have tried to make it you and me a long time ago.
Flattery will get you no place.
Helen,
Take your big hands off me.
not until you're level with me. Oh, come on now. I'm not hurting
Oh,
you that
she's
much.
feeling the vapors again.
Don't let go, Kip.
Helen, what's the matter?
Danger, Kip. They want to kill you. They'll take
Oh
the
yeah,
spaceship and
now
they'll
I
make me go with them.
understand. That's the hand where the Catwoman touched
Can,
her.
Kip. They control me.
Yes. The
Even
circle
with
of
Laird.
whiteness.
I liked you best.
Jedi mind trick.
But Laird knew more, and they wanted me with him.
They don't control you now, do they?
No. But hang on. Hold on tight.
All right, I will.
Plot twist. This is actually them
Doggone
controlling her, and they're
right.
not going to kill him. Oh. Ouch.
Ooh, there we go. He's in for a gobby.
Oh, and
Oh,
it's
the
back.
white spot. Oh, don't give him a gobby. Bad luck.
You won't tell Laird about this, will you?
One of us will have to.
Cock block.
I don't want to hurt him, and I'll handle it. Let's get
I'll
back to
kill
work
him.
first.
I'll
Well,
just
tell me, how do these Catwomen intend to play their hand?
Well, not for a few days. But don't worry, they can't do a thing without me.
I understand. What about Walt?
Boys will be boys, I
Who
guess.
cares about Walt?
Can we go in? I'm exhausted.
Sleep well, Helen.
Dude, he just groped her. Did you see that?
Yeah, but
Well,
he just did the hand rub
you were
across
right
both
there.
of her boobs.
My apologies.
Yep.
I agree,
Of
but
course
in
she
his,
is.
in his
You know,
defense, it
there's
was
a lot of things I
1950.
don't understand yet. But you can be sure that
That's just how men
valid
said
and
goodbye in
scientific reason for
1950.
all of them.
That's right, Larry.
These people may be far ahead of us in
Let
many
me just
things.
rub this one
Or-
and this one. All right,
What do
see
you
you
mean?
later.
Nothing. We'll talk about it in the morning.
1950s, they were saying hi.
I don't think we need to stand
They
guard.
was like shaking a hand.
By the way, if Walt comes back, eat him out on general principles, will you?
You're the expert at that.
Adult
You got my
will
full
not-
Just
permission.
grab the nipple
not
and
see
shake
that.
up and down. That's like shaking hands in 1950.
Yeah.
They used to have a door
In
knocker
other
back then,
words,
mate.
this controls
Trust me.
this.
You
The
don't
ratio
know.
of 6
Well,
to
maybe
1.
you do.
The speed control retarder, the stabilizer, and the cutoff.
Retarder.
You're too smart for me, baby. I like 'em stupid.
Why don't you stay on the move?
Jesus
And let me do
Christ.
your job.
Well, that goal
Such
is
a
entirely as high
dizzy.
as you say it is. One more trip and you can have my job.
There's for the looking.
Come on, let's go.
Also,
I'm learning
also,
so much.
Oh, everyone shut up. It's time for the sexy dance scene.
also, good thing they had a guard, you know, on the spaceship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second. There's no pole on the stage.
It's the columns over the back.
Well, is it like a lullaby dance?
I think it's the dance of the Jedi mind trick, actually. And where's the music coming from? I don't see a band. There are no
Wow,
minstrels.
co-ed dormitories. They were really
Well,
progressive
They
back
have
then.
they have really small speakers in the walls and they stream it from their phone to those speakers.
I usually answer arguments with this style of interpretive dance. It usually stops the argument.
That's a good way to do it when someone starts arguing with you. Just, start doing interpretive dance. It will
Correct.
confuse the hell out of them and they'll shut up.
Hey, it helped for Star-Lord.
True.
The other one, too, if you're in a fight, punch yourself in the face. Because you're not going to punch yourself in the face as hard as they are. And they're going to think you're fucking crazy.
What are you doing? I'm kicking my own ass.
Correct. You've been there. She got nice eyes. God. Even in black and white.
He's got
Go for
some
it, Doug.
pretty dreamy eyes, too.
Oh, Quinny's turning.
Oh!
Doug's going from... Dougie's doing some more beta testing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is actually the lambda test.
Well, his
I'm gonna steal your
testes
beta
are
test,
about
Jake.
to be in beta.
No, this is lambda.
Oh, I can tell. Lambda's the one with the black suit on.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, that's how you
Yeah,
remember who's who. Lambda's in the black suit. Beta's in the black suit. And Alpha, she's the one in the black suit.
Sorry.
Lambda is the one with the pretty eyes.
On the fraternity dance.
What's the matter?
Doug's just gone off with little Lambda.
See?
Lambda. Well, that's bad, Kip. She's the dangerous one.
Dangerous. That kid?
Yes. You'd better go after them. There may have been a change in plans.
Okay. Their mood, I don't imagine they went very far.
Hey! Leave that fourth wall there. Oh, she's looking at the captain. Okay.
Nice.
I thought she was doing a pinky pie.
She walks slowly over to him and just punches him right in the balls. It was the cat women. They were controlling me, I promise.
That's what I tried. It doesn't work, man. No one ever believes that shit. Meanwhile, Walt is about to get rich.
Yeah,
Go
very
Walt.
rich. He's gonna be my dream billionaire.
It's really gold.
Yeah.
Yes, Doug.
He's going to be the hero of this
No,
movie.
it's not. It's black and white and gray.
Yeah.
Gold is gold colored.
Oh no!
That's her mining pick. Duh. She's just really bad at determining what's gold and what's Walt.
Oh, poor Walt.
Well,
plot twist: he was actually having an orgasm.
I think he was too.
Yeah, because that's what you
that's
get,
the face I make.
It's his kink. Being stabbed in the heart is his kink.
From a cat woman on the moon.
He was playing
It's
a
a
guitar
very
solo. They
specific
all look like it. All guitarists look like that when they play a guitar solo. They're all rhythm face.
Oh, wait, quick.
In a gold cave.
Why? Is anything I
Of course.
said did?
No. No, please save yourself.
From what?
From me.
I'm too far
Because I love you, Doug. Yet I must kill you.
I love you too, Lambda.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid.
Listen to me. The survival of my people is at stake. In another few years, this underground world will be as dead as the bright side of the moon.
I will come back, Lambda. I promise. The ship is only the first of many.
Don't you see? We must be sure. 2 million years of civilization. Does one gamble that on a promise?
Lambda. I will come back.
Well, I got a feeling that there is a spot left on the spaceship, so Lambda could come.
Yeah. It's not like Walt's going to be there. We have an extra rolling desk chair available.
Okay, I'm going to have to intercede for Walt and Doug. You know, there must be something to this moon and romance stuff.
All right. Now, Helen, you say something.
There's a
Obviously.
coming.
All that poppycock I told you out on the terrace was just to get you to go away. Now go away, will you?
Why is poppycock not still in common use?
That's what I'd like to do.
It's such a great word.
I'm sure not getting any
amazing words.
We're going to reintroduce it. She's a poppycocker. I'm also a poppycocker too.
I'll show her my
reintroducing
poppycock.
In tune with Helen.
Poppycock will
Rangers explaining
re-emerge.
the automatic pilot. I must talk to Alpha. Helen can tell her later.
Ah,
Is it
in love.
important?
No.
Yes. I think we should take one of the men back with us.
Why?
Dude, I was gaming.
We might send more ships.
I was just quoting a couple of noobs.
We will get their women under our power, and soon we will rule the whole world.
But I don't want to rule the world. I want to live on it.
You
just like
already
them.
rule the moon. You're literally
Randy,
the only people
we
on
are
the
coming
moon.
into a
You
new
fucking
situation.
rule it already.
We
What the
must bring our
fuck?
culture
But
to
they're
Earth.
gonna die.
No. She's fallen in love with the radio operator.
Is that true?
And what if it
How
is?
scandalous.
There is no room in
Not
your
a
life
radio
for love.
operator.
We will
That-
choose your man
that's
eugenic. You and
That's
Rachel
like
will have
having
girl
sex
children
with a
fit to
roadie.
carry on. The best of the Earth mongrels will be none too good.
I won't do it. I love Doug, and
He's
you
not
must
even
take
in
him.
the band.
Threats, my dear? Yes. It just so happens you can't leave without us, and I won't tell you why.
Lambda, you will tell me why.
You think you can force me? My will is just as strong as yours.
Oh,
will
bitch fight! Oh,
Yes! Oh, here we go. Three-way girl-on-girl vibe.
And now we have no time for
Literally a cat fight.
Oh. I wish they were more cattish.
Yep.
They like
Well, I
tails
didn't
and
expect to
ears.
see you again.
I think we'd better plan on getting out of here.
No. When did you arrive at that momentous decision?
Some of these moon people are planning to steal our
I'm
ship.
being attacked
No.
by cats too.
But one of them is on our side.
I suppose you mean Helen. Well,
God,
Helen's
it's
liable
been
to be
a
a bit of a
year
problem,
since
too.
I've been attacked
She's
by
been
a
marked.
cat.
She's under the influence of these people. Kid, you influence me strangely. What gossip column you been reading?
Lambda told me. I guess we sort of fell in love.
Blessings on you. She say when the cat women intended to try the little game?
As soon as they get all the information they need about the ship. Someone was supposed to work on Walt and someone else on Laird.
Huh? On Laird?
Oh, damn. And he's telling her
that's a pen.
everything.
Yeah. Hey guys, that's a pen and paper for those of you who don't know. We used to use those some time ago, last century, in fact.
Where have you been?
Oh,
Back in the before times.
We're just curious to know what you two lovebirds have been talking about.
Don't tell him.
Why not? Afraid you'd be very much disappointed. We were just talking shop. Anything wrong with that?
No, not a thing. Except the cat women are out to steal our ship, and Helen's tied body and soul to them.
That's a lie.
I resent that, Kip.
Helen's
What's your
tired body sounds
For one
good.
thing, Doug got the dope from little Lambda. For another, Helen told me herself. We were out on the terrace.
No.
She told me to hold her tight. Not to kiss her, but just to hold her hand.
Let go of my hand.
Not this time, baby.
Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you.
Oh, I've never been touched that way
record
before.
Are you in love with Laird?
Helen's getting the rocks off.
Have you been bleeding him for information to pass on to Alpha?
Yes.
And who do you really love?
You.
Oh, I'm so happy for them.
You take it.
Let go, Stop! Let!
It's a Hollywood viral world.
Oh no, the captain is totally not jealous.
Stop!
At least Doug took it like a man. Well, maybe.
You want to put her back under Alpha's spell? Helen?
No, wait.
Helen!
Doug, they're on their way. I couldn't stop them.
Who?
Helen, Alpha, and Beta. Just the three of them. They're going to
fucking
steal the
who?
rocket ship.
Why did they take two more of your
They didn't want to for one thing. They couldn't for another. I hid out two of the spacesuits.
case? We're still in business, provided we can stop them before they reach the ship. Who goes with me? Doug. Let's go.
Oh no.
You do it, Doug.
Come time when you can't find
In
it.
case you die.
You know that now.
We managed to lose Walter, though. On the plus side, we picked up another girl.
Yeah.
How much head start do you think they have? Too much, unless something holds them up.
And Lambda's going to die without oxygen now. Ah.
Lambda, would you
Oh.
leave me? But you turned against us.
How could I? It was a moment of weakness. Wait for me here and I'll get another suit and join you.
It's a trap. Come on. I won't let you
Oh,
go.
there,
It's a
General
trap.
Akbar.
My will is as strong as theirs. They'll
You're a
kill you
little
if
bit
they
too
kill
early.
you.
Back then,
Stay
he wasn't
here.
even a general. He was just a lieutenant.
Don't listen. Stand
Lieutenant
firm.
Akbar, yeah. Oh no, Lambda.
He would have been a squidward.
Dude, you're supposed to aim the gun before you fire it.
Oh, don't
I mean,
worry.
I didn't think guns were this hard to use. It's a simple point and click interface.
Don't worry. As you can hear, he did shoot them, and Lambda is there
She's
too.
still got a pulse, Dougie.
But
She's still got a
Helen-
pulse, Doug.
Yeah, but
Dougie's not a necrophilia. Oh, sorry.
But Helen is
young man.
alright, and
None is done.
other cat girls are dead, as you could clearly have seen
Radio
from
okay?
what happened.
It's okay, sir.
Contact White Sands. Tell them we're coming in.
Moon Rocket 4 calling White Sands.
Oh.
Moon Rocket 4 calling White Sands. Come in.
Hang on. I missed a bit here. What happened? Didn't the girls have the spacesuits?
You hear me, White
No,
Sands?
but Kip shot them from
Don't blow a
outside
gasket,
of
White
the
Sands. We're
camera.
coming in. Leaving Moon at 0117 your time.
Oh.
Yeah, he killed him off screen. And then he yells from, "Don't worry, they're dead." And Helen
Over
is
to you
okay.
now.
Oh, okay. So we must have run out of time.
And that was Catwoman from from the moon, or Catwoman on the
Guns
moon.
win everything. Yes, guns have killed the women and killed the spiders. God, we hate guns. We'd have more lesbian Catwomen in a place and more spiders, wouldn't we? Okay, Quinnies, what did you think of your first sitting in a movie? Did you
Man, that
enjoy
was-
your experience?
That was like having sex while camping. It was fucking intense.
Nice.
I mean,
Ah.
the historical accuracy of that movie kind of blew me away because, as we all know, rolling desk chairs are the best thing to strap yourself into in a spaceship.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
The widescreen TV. Was also
It's because the wheels keep you on the spaceship, and they creates a sort of artificial gravity.
Yeah. And you know, the low budget of whatever, I guess this was before NASA or right when NASA was being founded, so they didn't really have the budget. So they could only afford sectors 2 and 5 of their spaceship. They couldn't afford to build 1, 3, and 4. So just having a 2-sector spaceship was, you know, that was all we could do back then.
Yeah.
But now we have a lot bigger budget, and that's why we have the cocaine room.
And now we
But of
have
course, the
3
other thing
sectors.
Yeah. No, the other thing is we can now afford to employ people who can actually count to 5. Because back then we couldn't get employees; they could only just kind of count their guests.
And
You nearly
that's
got it
why
right.
Mallory doesn't work for NASA.
Okay, who is possibly still listening out there and maybe working for the other side. So that was a really cruel edit at the end. Obviously, they ran out of money or something. What little snippets of information came out about this, Sarge? It's an independent release. We could tell by the amazing budget and special effects that were used. What other things came out in the wrap up on this particular movie?
I honestly don't know. Apparently, the Catwoman that they hired were like a sort of a dance group that they employed.
They were a dance troupe, yes, correct.
They weren't a very good dance troupe, though. It was like 4 of them just stood there and watched while 2 of them moved their arms. That was it.
Yep. Now, the interesting thing is, this is considered an American black and white 3D sci-fi film. Did you notice the 3D? I thought it was outstanding. It was like you're on the moon at some of those, and you're almost in the rocket, weren't you? Imagine the big picture cinema experience. That just would have been to die for back in the 50s.
I mean, I saw 4Ds in that movie. And a couple of C's and maybe 1 B.
Nice.
Maybe 1 was a double D.
Very
as well.
nice. I like that. Oh, it is really long, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd say most of their budget probably went on the models. Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes you wonder what
probably.
the trailer was like afterwards. Yes. Now, were people back in, say, 1954 saying, like we say now, The Orville, what a great show. Were people back then going, go and check out this movie. It's called Catwoman on the Moon. Like, was it just talk around the water cooler back in the day when you were in that?
You know, just
weird
think in
little
70 years, people will watch The Orville and be like, God, they were so stupid back then.
Yeah.
I can't believe people thought this was cool.
Well, we've actually latched on also sprinkles to some movies from 1900. Is anything quick and handy, Ards? Because I noticed we're 20 minutes short of the 2-hour mark. Have we got a couple of those 1-minute French films we may want to show, or is that throwing a little bit too much in off the deep
What
end?
was the French film that they made that movie Hugo about, the Journey to the Moon, where they shoot them out of a cannon and shoot the moon in the eye, and the people get chased around by moon demons and then fall back to Earth and land in the ocean?
No, I think you'll find that's your diary when you had acid. In fact, this might be in there now you mention it, but it's one of those loadable odds. Have I thrown you off the deep end?
Well, I you're throwing me a little bit of the deep over the deep end, yeah. I'm looking what I can arrange for you.
But something amazing about these old movies is when we've started going through them, because anything pre-64 is kind of fair game-ish unless it's a big movie where they rebought the rights, because you had to pay for everything from that year onwards. So they only really spent the money on classics, like Barbarella, etc., if that was around. But some of the movies, like, they weren't scared to have a crack at things. Some of the titles were just fucking amazing, and they just had a go. Everyone got out there. Not unlike nowadays, where everyone's got a fucking camera and a YouTube channel. So, are we re-entering a phase of perhaps post-war, pre-60s movie styles?
Who knows? Who knows?
Okay, I'm trying to find the.
Yeah, I found it.
What the movie was called that I was talking about? It's a Georges Méliès movie.
Yeah, I found it. La Voyage dans la Lune.
Yes, The Voyage to the Moon. That's it.
And how long did it go
it's
for?
a very cool movie, and
It's 15 minutes.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that. Yeah, I guess they had it on
Teen.
Netflix for a while.
So 1.5.
Is this the color version or just the black and white?
This is the black and white version.
Oh, okay. I think it's cool because they actually hand painted every picture in the film to colorize it back when they made this movie. But yeah, let's watch a little bit of it at least, because it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, impromptu. I'm up. That's definitely no Thurman, is it?
No, I don't think they had theremin back.
Oh, my
back
bad,
then.
my bad, sorry. Because I am trying to do this.
The Billy Brass Quartet, love it.
Gotta be a little bit mindful here because I don't know to what degree.
So this is the French Science Academy.
Yeah,
you can tell by their naval uniforms and the wizard's hat. Oh my god, this is fucking classic. This is the wizard. Harry Potter, eat your heart out. Magic moonshot. Hold up your chair.
It's pronounced Leviosa, not Leviosa.
I love it. It's sort of a clown show.
Just imagine, though, like, back when they made this movie, having to sit there and hand paint everything in every... I don't know how many frames per second this ran, but, say 25 frames per second, 15 minutes worth of that.
This also would have been the movie went round with the music, and a pianist would actually sit in the cinema and play it in real time on like a
they didn't
upright
have
piano with all the
sound.
bells and whistles.
They couldn't figure out how to sync sound and video early on.
But the pianos ended up with all the special effects as well. Hence the term all the bells and whistles. It actually came from cinema tree sound.
There you
A
go.
lot of times
Random
the pianist
tidbits of
would
knowledge
make the
by
show.
Boomah.
Oh yeah, I've got loads of shit like that. Useless information.
He's actually the one that invented that phrase because
Are you being a mule in Quim again? That's ancient talk for whimpering. Well, a whiny bitch. Whimpering vagina, actually. Stop being a mule in Quim.
So, Boomah, did you take your date to see this in the theater when it came out?
Date. No,
Yeah, I
we
mean,
just drugged them.
when this movie
We
came
just
out,
gave
you were
them-
what? You were at least like 17, right?
I was a touring minstrel doing a horse and cart tour of ancient France, yes. We did actually play a gig with Joan of Arc, yeah. We got on the Joan of Arc tour. The stakes were high. I actually had to have meat and greens, so I'd smoke lots of tones. Oh my god, this movie is fucking...
I don't know what's going on, but they look really happy about it.
Oh look, they're building a rocket.
Building a rocket.
It's not a rocket, it's a bullet.
It's a giant bullet. Yeah.
They just put people in a bullet and fire it out of a cannon.
Well, hey, what
That's
works,
the best way
works,
to
right?
go to the moon. And this is actually where the phrase "shoot the moon" came from.
So the French have actually landed on the moon 60, 70 years before NASA. We must get this truth out there. We are truth seekers.
But it is out there somewhere.
One thing that I think
No,
is really cool, though, if you've ever seen the music video for Smashing Pumpkins' Tonight Tonight, they actually used this as an inspiration for that music video.
Okay.
Right. Well, Duran got their name from Barbarella. Arguably, Jane Fonda, no silicon implants back in those days, all pure Jane, was probably the Princess Leia of the day, if you know what I mean. God, did I love Jane Fonda. I loved her about 3 times a day, I reckon.
My dad hates Jane Fonda. Like, if you mention her around him, you can just see him start foaming at the mouth. He hates her so much.
Okay.
Show him Barbarella.
Because, my dad is a Vietnam veteran, and she was he seriously views her as a traitor because of what she did during Vietnam.
Okay. So we put a bunch of Frenchmen. Could this be a Trojan horse episode?
I mean, we're putting a bunch of Frenchmen in a bullet and firing them at the moon so that they can surrender.
Well, could you imagine if we broke open the Statue of Liberty and discovered a whole bunch of skeletons and found out it was a failed Trojan horse mission?
They forgot to put the lock on the inside of the door. They put it on the outside. And no one bothered to unlock to let him out.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that the Looney Tunes theme?
Who knows?
Copyright strike. Wait, you've done it again. Stop doing it. You're too good. Fuck, man. Actually, I would love to get a copyright strike playing a guitar. It'd be a badge of honor, wouldn't it? You sound like Led Zeppelin. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Fuck you.
All I can think of is Towley trying to play Stairway to Heaven on South Park, and he just keeps screwing it up. Oh, here we go.
No.
Poor Moon. What did it ever do to us? And then we had to go and shoot it in the eye.
Well, you know.
We do not like the moon.
Poor Moon.
What did I do?
They melted the cheese.
First, he had to endure a cow jumping over his face. And then he got shot in the he got shot by a bullet in the eye. It's just frustrating, man.
But at least he has
really
6 cat women on him to compensate.
Yeah, where are the cat women?
They were hiding. They were doing the genocide thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't have come out if those bastards had been around either. It's the top.
Oh, look, it's the Earth.
I like how they're waving at the Earth like, hey, we can see you.
I can see my house from here.
I love it. I actually appreciate how much work would have gone into getting this.
That is a flaming moon right there.
Oh, yeah.
Just think, all of these people have been dead for like 80 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, time to take a nap.
On the moon, without a spacesuit.
On the moon. Yeah, let's all sleep. Nap time.
There goes Haley's comet.
Oh, but there's a comet.
That was a long-ass nap.
Oh, and stars with faces in them. What the fuck?
I'm fucking tripping too.
we forgot to tell everyone to take their NASA issued acid before this.
Not to take the NASA issued acid. Holy fucking shit.
And now it's snowing on the moon.
And there's a girl on the crest of the Earth sitting there with Saturn. I don't know. There's something not quite right here. I think this might be fake. This is not CGI though.
No, this isn't CGI. This is real. This is what the moon actually is.
Yeah. Shot on location.
Yeah. I don't know what that shit is. Is that cocaine? Is it raining cocaine on the moon?
Who got into the cocaine room again and turned the fan on?
Sorry, guys.
You know, we really need to move that fan out of the cocaine room.
Or move the cocaine out.
Hey, look, it's moon mushrooms. Talk about tripping balls. Eat one of those.
Fuck. The whole world's on drugs. And the moon is too, by the looks of it. What the fuck?
Thank God I brought my umbrella.
What?
That turns into a mushroom and then gets horny. That's a very excited mushroom.
He's so happy.
It's a moon demon.
That mushroom is very happy to see us. No, it's actually...
The moon demon's very, very triggered over the mushroom. Now he's doing the doggy drag.
Look, you don't understand. What you don't understand...
Dude, he just blew that guy up with his umbrella. Did you see that?
Quiddies, what you don't understand...
He just blew 2 moon demons up with an umbrella.
Exploding frog moon demon man. Guys, is there something a little bit wrong with this?
They are actually umbrella demons that got upset by bringing blood to the moon.
Oh.
And they have prisoners. They have the Frenchmen. See, if you'd gone to the
they surrendered to the moon demons. They're French. What do you expect?
Don't the cat women make sense now? I would have wiped those fuckers out too if I had a choice. They're all weird. The Earthlings and the Moonlings.
These moon demons are not very robust if you can hit them with an umbrella or push them to the ground and they explode.
Well, they obviously make up.
Seems like a fatal flaw in being a moon demon.
But of course, their weakness is umbrellas because they are umbrella demons.
huge flash powder budget in this movie. Oh,
We're
look
gonna
at them
need
go.
a bigger umbrella.
Get in the bullet quick. Okay.
It's okay,
Oh,
guys.
now
I'll
I'll
just
get
stay
in.
on the outside while we fly back.
Yeah. I'm wondering about this.
They're falling. They're going to fall off the moon to fall back to Earth because the moon has a cliff that you can fall back to Earth.
Yeah, but don't worry. What the guy will do, he will climb on. He will climb. Oh.
See?
Oh no! See, there's no need to worry. He just falls.
That looked like CGI.
Yeah, we got back to the Earth and drowned. Jeez, we didn't
Haters
think
will
that
say
through.
it's fake.
I think we've found the real moonshot. Oh, dude, we're gonna
See,
use
they
this
actually
one
did the ocean landing just like Apollo. They like 80 years before Apollo.
And here are the Frenchmen waiting. Hey, the moon rocket, it's come back. It's worked. It's finally worked.
Plus, they have one unexploded moon demon that they captured as prisoner. I swear that's the Looney Tunes theme.
Close. I'm hearing it too. I reckon Looney Tunes stole from
I
this.
love that those ladies there, they were standing in front. They're like, "What the fuck is going on here?" I was asked to stand here, but
I'm just being paid to look pretty.
all these people are acting weird.
I mean, that's all NASA pays me to do.
Oh, that's the moon demon.
Stand around and look pretty. Yeah. They're one unexploded moon demon.
Oh, he's dancing with them
let's
too.
dance.
Oh, isn't that cool?
I can literally actually saw one of those women say, "Who do I have to sleep with to get out of this chicken shit outfit?" Awesome. I want to clap. I really want to do a golfer's clap for that movie. That was a work of fucking art. Fucking hell. Oh, what a nice one.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gobsmacked. And people would have loved that.
people would have.
Yeah.
I mean, for its time, that was pretty awesome. That was, if I remember correctly, it was right around World War I when that movie was made, like the 19-teens. And shortly after that was made, of course, World War I broke out, and Georges Mendeley, his movie studio shut down because no one was going to movies because, Germany didn't like France too much back then, and they had better things to do than go to the movies. So that's one of the few Georges Méliès surviving films.
So had that movie been released in Serbia, Franz Ferdinand might not have been assassinated, which caused the Austrians to go to war with Russia, to go to war with Germany, to go to war with France via Belgium and England. Oh, cool. So
Yeah.
more French movies could have stopped World War One.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the story behind that is like, they thought that was lost for decades and decades and decades, and someone just happened to find a copy of it and restored it. And Martin Scorsese heard about it and ended up making the movie Hugo about them finding that movie and restoring it.
And this is also restored. This is actually they actually upped the frame rate from this and this is This is really short, like a minute.
Holy shit! They had 4K 60 frame per second in 1896.
No, they remastered it, because this is the original is really unwatchable and generally unwatchable. But this is a rifle of a train in 1896. This is, and I thought this was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I have seen this.
I doubt that the sound is real.
Thomas without his face. He's off his face. That was Thomas the Tank Engine if ever. Shiny.
That is pretty crazy, though. Like,
yeah.
Thinking about how, these people have been dead for a century.
Yeah, all these people are dead.
I'm not. That's me just don't walk at the top hat on. See, you guys don't realise we make you think we die, but see, it's my bad driving that actually creates the organs that keep me alive. Quite ironic, really, when you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mallory said in chat, I got it wrong. It wasn't the Looney Tunes theme. It was Funky Town.
Okay. There you go. What do you say, guys? So we...
Funky Town. Yeah, we'll wrap it.
I'd say this was a good way to wake up this morning.
Cool. Glad you enjoyed it. I was a bit concerned you might not have worked out the feel of it, but you seem to fit right into it, not having seen the movie. Not that we watch the movies in advance either.
No, we don't.
Totally off the cuff.
Why would we actually do work?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's see. Time for a bit of shilling, is it? Yeah. Bunker 33, those guys today, they were going pretty well, but they obviously needed some extra talent. So a rather handsome and debonair chap came in and gave him a spark of energy towards the end. Punchy was obviously the navigator in that Catwoman movie, man. He had a couple, hadn't he?
They had to have been drunk with as much as the moon was moving around.
Yeah. Yes, Bunker 33 had a nice show earlier today, and we had a nice show just then, as we've all seen. Who we got to yell about so far?
Well, of course, see you next Tuesday by the Sarcastic Barman on I believe on a Tuesday.
Sweet.
A Wednesday if you're a future people in Australia, and probably
but they don't count.
An American, who knows? Yeah. Well, it's Monday.
No, us Americans, we're behind everyone else.
We know,
especially if we're in Hawaii.
To prove that. Yeah, well, you were late in the First World War and late in the Second World War too. You do take your time, don't you? But it's more fun to profit that way.
We figured you guys could handle it, and you couldn't, so we had to come save your asses. It happens. Like we let the boys play for a little while, and then we're like, you know what? We better step in and stop this shit.
Yeah.
Do you know why Japan stopped at New Guinea? Emus. Do you know why you guys have never come near us and always been our ally? Emus. Erwin Rommel said, "Give me 2 battalions of emus and I will give you the world." Napoleon said, "If only I had emus, Moscow would be speaking French by now."
And the reason
Churchill
why they
said,
don't
"We
speak
shall
German
fight on
in
the
North
beaches."
Africa is because Erwin Rommel didn't get his emus. All he got were panzers.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And Winston Churchill said, "We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the oceans, and we shall never surrender unless it's emus, in which case we will give up immediately." The emus will dominate this world. They will be the dominant species. Not unlike a Tautan on the planet Hoth. So anyway, back to the shilling.
Not unlike
There's the shilling
Catwomen
now.
on the moon.
Well, who knows? They could have been the cat amongst the emus. Who knows? That could have been a future that we may not have liked.
I want to see a cat fight an emu. That would be awesome.
Okay, we'll
Just
see
like
what
a
we can
regular
arrange.
domesticated house cat fighting an emu.
Okay.
Well, cats are
Well,
our
the
only
communist kangaroos.
Cats are our only defense against emus.
Hey, we have a punchy in chat.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Speak of the devil.
Then we really must go. I think that I think that we still there's probably an uncalled for tonight. Yeah, I think so. That's of course the thing on the shills.
In around about 14 hours time, I think 13 to 14 hours time.
Yeah.
What else
On
is
on the shills, formerly known as the IEE network, formerly known as the shills.
Fight the Flat Earth is probably going to be doing Stupidity It's Not a Right, of which Quitties, myself, and Charisma have all had the honour of being contestants on there a few times, which we've
And it
thoroughly
looks
enjoyed,
like
haven't we,
next
Quitties?
week, Team Vanilla is going to be Brainy Beaver, Punchy, and myself.
Oh, okay, guys. Well, of course, you can try for Joke of the Season, but of course, that will be in vain because I know the guy who's already got that one, and he's a pretty handsome guy who's good at the sex. But good luck. I wish you all the best.
And
I'm so humble
yeah.
and
So
modest as
by the
well.
way, of course, the shills anyway. And I think that's pretty much it. What we have to shield, right? Yeah.
No. I'm just going to point out
we watch
something
absolutely
extra.
no other YouTube channels, so that's all we have to shill.
Something else I'm going to bring up because Punchy has just said he'll fight an emu. So in an illegal and binding manner, Punchy has just put it out to fight an emu. We will be putting that one on. Okay, that's
We
going to
have
be
our
good to
next
watch. I'm gonna-
Bunker 33 fundraiser. Place your bets
Punchy
now,
will fight
ladies
an
and
emu.
gentlemen.
Dude, careful what you type. We've got you now.
Yeah,
Got
and
you.
of course,
Okay.
I want to show again the guys from Noise Filter who made the beautiful COVID vaccine animation.
Yep.
And of course,
And I've
Aussie
also
Man,
got
of
a-
course, Aussie Man, who also really needs our subscribers.
Yeah,
'cause he don't
yeah,
get a
he's a
lazy
very
5.4
struggling
mil.
channel with what, like 2 million subs.
Yeah.
5.4. 5.4 million.
yeah,
We've only got
5.4 million.
25 million people in Australia. He's got subscriber base equivalent of 1 in 5 Australians, although it's worldwide. Arsehole. And another one I've got to point out is to everyone's cats who kick our ass constantly in YouTube views, we need to learn more from our cats as to how to get views because cats have got it wrong. What do they do? They're fucking cute cane toads. I don't know about you, but my cats.
Apparently, you just make
Yeah.
you just make a silly fake commercial and you get even more views than a cat video.
Yeah. Quite ironic, really.
Yeah.
Well, chaps,
I guess this
I've
is
had
it.
enough useless banter. I guess this is it.
Yeah.
Shall we push the nuke button and destroy the world, or shall we give the world yet another week to contemplate whether or not it's worthy of living?
Let's give them another week. See you guys next week.
Yeah, I'll be in the cocaine room if anyone needs me.
I tell you again, that's the fan room.
And wear pants,
Well,
please,
I'm
can't you?
definitely a fan of the cocaine room.
Okay.
Yeah, just wear pants, please. These elephant impressions are not funny anymore, dude. It doesn't look right. A trunk. That's not a trunk you leave in the cocaine. We're not happy.